that would be awesome. Alrighty. Here we go. This is break 1453, the 2021 Topps Bowman Chrome Lite 1-box. Pick your team. Yep. Thanks, T-Man. We have George Springer of the Toronto Blue Jays, followed up by Clark Schmidt, RC. Clark Schmidt of the New York Yankees. And that is going to be heading to Mr. CEO. Followed up by a 40-man futures, Heidbert Perez of the Milwaukee Brewers. And then we have a Bowman first, Christian Santana of the Detroit Tigers, going to Rich. And Luis Medina of the Milwaukee Brewers. That's another Bowman first, going to Christopher B. as well. Alrighty, on to the next pack of this Bowman Chrome Baseball. Hobby Light. We have a Joey Bart RC. Joey Bart of the San Francisco Giants. And then we have an out of 199. Out of 199, it's Christian Robinson of the Arizona Diamondbacks, and that is going to Chris B. right there. Followed up by a black and white Miguel Amaya of the Chicago Cubs, heading to T-Man. Followed up by Max Meyer of the Marlins and Robert Hassel of the San Diego Padres. Yeah, so a snake draft. Jeff is that we basically, it's like a fantasy football snake. So we'll for football. Yeah, as Haley's saying, you get 4 teams. So there'd be 8 people in it. We'd randomize the order that they go, and then you pick it in a draft. It's pretty fun. We haven't done one in a while because we've had a lot of small time products or small numbered products. So we haven't been doing them, but would love to get back to it tonight. Tariq Screwball RC of the Detroit Tigers, heading to Rich. Followed up by Shane McCallahan of the Tampa Bay Rays, going to Daniel. Then we have a 40-man futures Jason Dominguez of the New York Yankees to Mr. CEO. Followed by Jordan Walker of the St. Louis Cardinals and Patrick Bailey of the San Francisco Giants. We have Joey Votto of the Cincinnati Reds, followed by a Zach Veen summer camp of the Colorado Rockies, and a black and a white Zach Veen of the Rockies as well, going to Gavin right there. And then we have Nick Lodolo of the Cincinnati Reds and Garrett Mitchell of the Milwaukee Brewers. And my phone is lighting up with emails, so thank you so much to all of you out there that are making donations to support Landon's Mafia. I'm very excited to try to be able to help out this family financially a little bit. Cody Bellinger with the Dodgers, Gleyber Torres of the New York Yankees, a Shane Bieber out of 499 of the Cleveland Guardians, going to Christopher B. Followed up by Victor Acosta, Bowman first of the San Diego Padres, headed to Sean. And then we have Alexander Ramirez of the New York Yankees, and that is going to Mr. CEO. Yeah, that is scheduled to go tonight. Yep. There is a couple teams available in that, and you can get them for 25% off. We have Mike Yastrzemski of the Giants, followed up by a Miguel Amaya out of 499 of the Chicago Cubs. Then we have, and that is going to be heading to T-Man, followed up by a black and white Jeter Downs of the Boston Red Sox, headed to Chris. Then we have Armando Cruz of the Washington Nationals, going to Chris as well. Followed up by, and that is a Bowman first, followed up by Huston Curtisad of the Baltimore Orioles, going to Felicia. Jose Abreu of the White Sox, Ronald Acuna Jr. of the Braves, a 40-man futures Spencer Torkelson of the Detroit Tigers headed to Rich. Following that up with another Spencer Torkelson and then Robert Poison of the Oakland Athletics. We have a Taylor Trammell RC of the Seattle Mariners going to Cynthia, followed up by Christian Javier of the Houston Astros. Christian Javier of the Houston Astros going to Chris, followed up by a black and white Bowman first Starling Aguilar of the Seattle Mariners headed to Cynthia. Then we have Justin Foscue of the Texas Rangers and Drew Romo of the Colorado Rockies. We have Braylon Marquez of the Chicago Cubs RC heading to T-Man, followed by a Riley Green summer camp of the Detroit Tigers going to Rich. Then we have a 40-man futures Deshaun Knowles of the Los Angeles Angels going to David. Following that up, we have Gabriel Arias of the Cleveland Guardians and Braden Shoemake of the Atlanta Braves. We have a Cabrian Hayes RC of the Pittsburgh Pirates, and that is going to Daniel. Following that up with a silver a regular Nick Mottigrill RC of the Chicago White Sox headed to Tim. Then we have a black and white Bowman first edition Malcolm Nunez of the St. Louis Cardinals going to Chris, followed by Logan Gilbert of the Seattle Mariners and a Bowman first Gilberto Celestino of the Minnesota Twins. Alrighty. We will run these cards down, starting with the rookies. We have Nick Mottigrill of the Chicago White Sox, followed by Cabrian Hayes of the Pittsburgh Pirates, Braylon Marquez of the Chicago Cubs, Christian Javier of the Houston Astros, Taylor Trammell of the Seattle Mariners, Shane McCallaghan of the Tampa Bay Rays, Tariq Skubal of the Detroit Tigers, Joey Bart of the San Francisco Giants, and Clark Schmidt of the New York Yankees. And then our Bowman first. We have Gilbert Celestino of the Minnesota Twins, a black and white Malcolm Nunez of the St. Louis Cardinals heading to Christopher, followed by a black and white Starlin Aguilar of the Seattle Mariners right there going to Cynthia, Armando Cruz of the Washington Nationals, Alexander Ramirez of the Mets, Victor Acosta of the San Diego Padres, followed up by Luis Medina of the Brewers, and Christian Santana of the Detroit Tigers. And with that, we are done with break 1453. We'll be right back from BT